Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the July Sign-In Hero and Shop Refresh, and today we're getting Ron Stoppable from Kim Possible. So let's take a look at him. And I think he looks pretty great. I would imagine people who are really wanting him are going to be really happy with the design for Ron. I will say I think Rufus looks just the tiniest bit off, and I think it's just because of his eyes. I don't know if I've ever seen him with his eyes closed. But I assume when he's actually moving around and he, when he looks more normal, that he will be just as great as Ron. And yeah, he fits in perfectly with the rest of the cast of characters, especially the other Kim Possible characters. And I really don't have anything else to say because they just nailed it perfectly. I know a lot of people have been asking for Ron. I suppose it makes sense that since Kim Possible was so, highly requested, that we're probably gonna see a good amount of characters for it. And I guess at the time I didn't really expect it, but now that we've gotten Draken, it was like, oh great. Or now that we actually have Draken in the game, I feel like Ron is a much more plausible thing than I once thought. So it's pretty cool to see Ron here. And like I said, I see people suggest him all the time. I know people want him really bad. And they really wanted Rufus to come with him as well, which is just great as well. So pretty great, all in all. A highly suggested and requested character that has finally been added here. So I'm sure a lot of people will be happy. He's going to be a damage hero and will be the sign-in hero. So let's go through his skills. The mystical monkey powers. Ron channels his mystical monkey powers and strikes the closest enemy with both hands. Ron deals damage to the enemy and applies reflect to himself. The Nako chuck. Ron pulls out a Nako platter and throws it at the farthest enemy, splattering hot cheese on that enemy and any others near them. Enemies hit take damage and have their attack and movement speed reduced. The Rufus Rumble. Rufus runs onto Ron's hand and Ron throws him at the farthest enemy. Rufus scuffles with the enemy, dealing damage and stunning them. So this isn't really a duo of Ron and Rufus. I don't know if Rufus will just suddenly appear once he is going to do this attack, or if Rufus will always be on screen or like on his shoulder or something. Because it says he uses both hands for his white skill, so I don't think Rufus could be sitting in his hand for that specifically. But as we see with the next skill icon, he once again is sitting in his hand. So I'd assume he's going to be like that, at least at some point. So I don't really know. But I am curious to see how often Rufus is going to be there and what his animations are going to look like as well. The Booyah. After Ron uses Nako Chuck, he gains attack speed and basic damage. Ron is also energized during this time. While energized from his skill, Ron gains extra energy each time he performs a basic attack. Finally, Essential Ronness. Ron's basic attacks deal bonus damage to enemies below it Man, my brain cannot handle this. Okay. Ron's basic attacks deal bonus damage to enemies below 8% of their max HP. Ron also stuns enemies when he damages them with the reflect from mystical monkey powers. Ron can only stun enemies this way once every few seconds. His friendships are going to be with Kim and Launchpad. Kim makes complete sense. It'd be pretty disappointing to not have that. Although I do enjoy seeing characters associate with other Disney characters that we normally wouldn't see. And I don't know what they're specifically going to do with Launchpad. I suppose their personalities are fairly similar. They both wear a backpack, I think. Or like maybe Launchpad's is a parachute. And I don't know. They're both from a TV show. I don't know what else to say. So it'll be fun to see their friendship as well. Let's go to the shop refreshes. I'm just going to go through them here. Esmeralda is moving to the VIP crate, Pocahontas in the Guild crate, Fear in the City Watch, Jumba in the Creep Surge, Jim Hawkins in the Arena, Tron in the Coliseum, Carl in the Heist, and Demona in the Guild War. So a lot of characters that were once a little bit harder to obtain, finally being a lot easier to get them. So, this is the point of the video where I'm going to talk about upcoming characters. So if you don't want to know about characters we know are coming, click off now. I'll say thank you for watching to those of you who are done at this point. So, we know that Shigo is coming as well, and I'm super excited for Shigo. I hope she comes pretty soon after Ron. I was originally kind of hoping that they would release them both at the same time, but clearly that's not going to happen. So, I'm more excited for Shigo than I am for Ron. I've been wanting Shigo as the next Kim Possible character since we found out that Kim Possible is finally coming. And I don't think we're going to see a 5th Kim Possible character. And I really just don't know who to suggest, because there are so many characters from the show. But it's just like, we have 4 characters. These are like the main characters. Who else are we going to add? And I realized that Kim was highly requested, so they might want to add as many to this the series as possible. But I mean, it feels like it's pretty complete with these 4. So I would love to do a team video on this. So I think I might start doing 4 character teams, because like I said, I just don't think they're going to add a 5th character. And maybe there'll be some egg on my face if they do end up adding a 5th one. I just don't see it happening. And if you think there will be a 5th character, let me know, because I don't even know who to suggest. So if you have an idea, please leave it in the comments. But yeah, it's exciting to know that we'll be getting Shigo soon as well. I suppose I could talk about the other 2 characters briefly as well. We know that Go-Go from Big Hero 6 is coming, and we know that Vincent from Atlantis is coming. I don't know anything about Vincent, but I'm excited to get another Atlantis character since that one only has 1 character to its series. And I know a lot of people were excited for that. So I'm happy for you guys, but I also got exactly what I wanted, because we're getting Go-Go. And not only does that mean that we finally get to, get a 5-character team to the Big Hero 6 team, but that almost definitely means that Fred is coming sometime soon. And if not soon, I mean eventually. It would be so unbelievably strange to add every single character from the main team other than Fred, so we'll be seeing him sometime. And I'm just really excited to see Go-Go. She's, I don't know. I like her a lot better than Wasabi and Honey Lemon, so it's kind of sad that we got both of them and then they just kind of stopped adding the characters from the series, so it's really exciting to get her again. Anyways, this video's gone on way too long, so let me just end it here. I'm excited to see Ron. I'll be looking out in-game to see when he shows up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the 7th when I unlock Ron. Goodbye.